Hi, I'm Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constrictor Designs, and I've got some more eggs to cut open, so I thought I'd show them on video. Got a lot of clown stuff here, and I've also got another cool clutch, Bamboo Woma to Pastel GHI. So getting kind of crazy with some of these combos. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see in these videos, but hopefully we'll be able to show you a couple interesting new things here. It's a nice GHI. So I've said this in other videos before, but I'm gonna just reiterate it. I don't cut the eggs open based on the day. I cut them open based on the feel of the eggs. If I can clearly feel the babies in there and it's close to hatch date, you know, right around day 58, maybe a couple days earlier, I'll cut them. But I'm not one of those people that cut open eggs at like day 45 or anything like that. I just would rather let them get through most of the incubation on their own. And I'm very careful when I cut. I try not to break any of these blood vessels, and obviously I'm not gonna actually cut into the snake itself. That's a bamboo of some kind. Can't tell if it's got GHI in it or not. Looks like it may. It's got pretty wide pattern in there, but we'll see. I'll be showing these guys again once they hatch and shed. I do have a couple snakes after I get done cutting all these clutches that I want to show as well. That hatched a couple weeks ago and just finally shed. That's a Bamboo Woma. Okay, I'm hatching a lot of bamboo stuff here this year. That is probably a GHI Woma, I'm gonna say. Just want to open up a little window in here. That's another GHI Woma. So kind of interesting stuff in there. But now on to the really interesting stuff. Okay, this first clutch is a Firefly Clown to a Pastel Clown. Have not produced a Firefly Clown yet. So let's hope there's maybe one or two in here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to tell if they're Firefly Clowns or Killer Clowns when they're in the egg. Either a normal het clown or maybe a fire het clown. Strange colored. Pastel het clown. Not hitting great odds on this clutch so far, but still got a few eggs to hatch here, or to cut. Looks like a fire clown, be my guess. That, I believe, is either, it could be a Superfly Clown. It could be a Super Pastel Fire Clown. That would be pretty nice. Let's see how that looks when it comes out. Well, it looks like a regular clown. And this looks like a Firefly Clown, possibly even a Superfly Clown. Okay, so that's it for that one. This one is a Pastel Lesser Clown to Black Pastel Het Clown. There's a pewter het clown. Okay, well, I guess I must have bred a banana clown, a pastel banana clown to this clutch too, or to that female. That's weird. I don't even remember putting him in there. There's another one. Oh, actually this one is a het. Some kind of a banana het clown. At some point I must have decided that I'd like to have a black pastel banana clown. Well, here we go. Here's a lesser clown. So this is a dual sired clutch. Another banana het clown. So that clutch was a little unexpected. Didn't realize that I put a different male in there. Okay, these two clutches are the same thing. They're both pastel yellow belly banana clown to pastel clown. So they were laid one day apart from each other. Eggs are nice and caving in here. You can clearly feel the babies in there. And the eggs also separate really easily. That's nice. That'll be, could it be a pastel yellow belly clown, or it could be a yellow belly killer clown. To wait till we can see the head later. Really nice, bold, vibrant colors though, that's for sure. That's a pastel yellow belly clown. Everything in this clutch is going to come out clown because I bred a clown to clown. Which is always nice. Wow. Look at the colors. Contrast. It's just amazing. Even a little bit of a head. There he is. Hello world. Really liking this clutch. So I've got a lot of clown stuff available this year if anybody's interested in any. Okay, that's a banana clown. Possibly some other stuff in there. Another pastel clown. Maybe yellow belly. Thinking probably no, but we'll know more once all these actually come out of the egg. Okay. That's a killer clown for sure. Possibly yellow belly. Definitely a killer clown. You can tell because the blushing is so extreme, and also the black bordering the blushing is so light. I think it's more of like a gray than a true black like the other ones had. That's definitely a killer clown. Ooh, wow, that's cool. And you can hear Spike in the background too. Can't keep him quiet today. That's most likely yellow belly banana killer clown. That is cool. And what Spike's problem is today, really going nuts. Looks like another killer clown yellow belly. That was a nice clutch. That's the kind of stuff that you get when you're breeding a visible clown to a visible clown with some other stuff added in. Everything came out awesome in that clutch. Love it. Should be some nice holdbacks in there, but still plenty of stuff for sale too. Okay, this is another clutch of the same thing. It's a pastel banana clown, at least. Maybe yellow belly in there. Another dual sired clutch. I think that might be a bamboo Woma pet clown. Banana killer clown. Probably yellow belly. If that is a bamboo Woma, then I must have this is another dual sired clutch. Okay. Crazy looking pastel clown. I'm gonna have to go back into my breeding records to figure out this clutch. I know the pastel yellow belly banana bred this, but banana clown anyway bred this, but I'm not sure what other males I'd put in with it. Yeah, there's another. It's a pastel bamboo Woma. So that's good. I'll have some more bamboo het clowns for sale this year. Another killer clown. Oh no, that's a banana clown. Yellow belly, I believe. Oh yeah, this clutch is a little bit more mysterious than the other one. That's okay. Alright, now I've got a couple babies to show you. Okay, move away from the clowns for a second here. This clutch just shed. These are Albino Bamboos. They're really like a pale yellow, almost like a cream color a little bit. This one's got a little higher contrast. Definitely not the typical albino colors that you usually see. The neat thing about bamboo is that it's both a color and a pattern mutation. You know, I mean, there's nothing else in the ball python world that has a color or a pattern quite like that. So it's pretty unique and should be really cool in a lot of different combinations. The key is to figure out which combinations it's going to look the best in. Kind of liking these. I might have a couple more clutches of these too. I'm going to just take a look and see what sexes these are. This would be a boy. Oh, look at that side. It's the first time I've seen these since they shed. Girl. So I got a pair of these, and hopefully I'll get a couple more in future clutches because I kind of want to keep a pair. But I'm sure I'll have some more hatching. Actually, I think I should have some more hatching within the next few weeks. Okay, and the other ones that I wanted to show, well, this is a clutch from Pastel Clown to GHI Het Clown. And nothing's out of the egg except for this. This is a Pastavi. Hold on, back up. All these names are confusing. This is a Pastel GHI Clown. And I actually checked the sex on this one a few minutes ago, and it's actually a male. So Pastel GHI Clown. And I also did just hatch a regular GHI Clown about 2 weeks ago. So he'll be on the website for sale pretty soon. I'll probably end up keeping this guy. This is I don't know if it's a world first or not, but it's pretty cool anyway, and I could use him in a lot of different projects, so I think he'll probably stay with me. And then there's a Pastel GHI Clown in here. That'll be for sale. And then just a really nice low patterned, high contrast normal clown. And a pastel clown. And this guy, I haven't cut the rest of his egg open, but he's just sticking his head out, so we'll just have to wait and see what he is. Most likely, I would say a pastel het clown. Actually, might be Mojave, a Pastavi het clown. I wonder if I can get him back in his egg so I can get at it. Let's just try cutting along here a little bit, see what he is. Pastavi het clown. Alright, so I think that's it for today. I've got a lot more clutches that'll be hatching here over the next few weeks yet. We're just killing it with clutches this year. I don't know, they just keep coming. I got another 2 clutches today. I'm getting an average of probably 2 to 3 clutches a day right now, at least most days of the week. And yeah, it's getting a little hard to keep up with, and hard to find enough space to put everything. So please come buy some ball pythons from me. I would love to move out some of these that have been here for a while and find space for all these new babies. So you can actually see what I have available on my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com, and also make sure to like us on Facebook for pictures of all this kind of stuff. I post a lot of pictures on Facebook, so definitely check that out. And I will be coming back with another video probably within another week or maybe 2 weeks. I've been trying to knock out as many of these as I can, so hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back soon.